Alright guys, we're now officially here for the EDH portion of the challenge. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Challenge was won by Gerald. Gerald looking for a clean sweep, Francis looking for redemption. They did roll off camera to determine that Mr. Francis got 7, Gerald got 11, so Gerald will decide who goes first. They're currently just picking their cards right now to see if they want to keep or whatnot. This will be the first time we'll be able to do some Magic the Gathering on camera as well too, so really excited. Hope you guys enjoy it. And let us also know in the comments what you like, what your favorite EDH general is. Again, this is Kaalia the Vast being used by Francis versus Gerald and his Oona, Queen of the Fae. So Gerald has selected his hand. In case you guys are wondering what style of rule they're using for the mulligan, they're using the old school rule where it's kind of like blackjack, put back 2, and then draw 2, and that you gotta keep your hand after that.
I play 1 swamp, and then I play...
Francis, you went back for how many?
2.
Alright, so you go for 2. Let's put your top 2. But you're actually supposed to draw your 2 before you shuffle, but whatever. Alright, so if, Gerald played his swamp first, and let's get it on. Unless you had anything else you wanted to play, of course.
Okay, then I play Despise.
Oh, nice. So what does your Despise do?
Target opponent's reveals his or her hand. Choose a creature or a planewalker from it, and then that player discards that card.
So to lay down your hand, homeboy. It's got a Blood Gift Demon. So you got, oh wait, sorry, you forgot to activate an effect, Francis. Do apologize, guys. There's a cheat count involved. Francis, you forgot that when your chance was in your hand, you have to reveal it, and then the first spell is countered. So he forgot because Francis is poo-poo sometimes.
Or it doesn't happen?
Unfortunately, because he forgot to reveal it.
Okay, so my card's countered.
Yes. Well, at least you got to see, you would have known, see what was in his hand as a result. But either way. Go ahead, Francis.
Okay. Yes, I feel. I forgot the transfer. Oh, you're so silly. Okay, I play Case of Coils. And I shall go with... Terrarium.
That comes into play tapped.
Yeah.
What does that do, Mr. Francis?
Terrarium. Pay 2, tap it, sacrifice Terrarium, add 2 mana of any color combination you want to your mana pool, and when it's put into the graveyard, draw a card.
Alright, so go ahead, Mr. Geraldo. So it's, the colors of Francis' deck is red, white, and black, versus Gerald is playing blue-black.
To play Heims of Torchat, so
it's him to Turak, not Heims of Torture. Where did you come up with this name?
Okay, target player discards 2 cards at random from his or hand. If target player does not have enough cards, they discard their entire hand.
So basically discard 2 at random. So Francis, shuffle your hand around and Gerald will pick 2 cards at random to discard from your hand. Okay. Heim to Turak. Oh. Oh. Yeah. He got rid of Gilded Lotus, and he got rid of an Orzahov Snittle. That would have been great.
My turn.
So that's 2 hand destruction spells in a row.
He negated 1, so...
Oh, even though he already saw his hand. Ouch.
Well, I'll put the Hall of Battle.
Ooh, that's a sweet land to get. In case you guys don't know what Hall of the Bandlord does, it's a great land for a Kaalia deck. You pay 3 life, gives you 1 colorless mana, and if you put that into playing a creature, that creature gains haste, which you can attack right away.
Yeah, my turn.
So Gerald has gotten rid of 2 all-important mana power cards from Francis. So he's got 3 land. He played his first island.
It's up for 3. Play Worn Power Stone.
That comes into play tapped. So that's like basically the younger brother of Soul Ring. Go ahead, Mr. Francis. So Francis, even though Francis lost some pretty sweet cards, he looks like he still has the edge right now. considering if he gets to 4 mana, then Kaalia will be able to attack immediately. He just needs to get the all-important 2 other colors, which that Terrarion will be useful. So what 2 colors are you getting from that?
I'm just using 2 colors.
What 2 colors?
2 colorless.
Well, it actually have to be 2 colors.
Well, either way, I'll use 2 black.
Oh, perfect. You get to draw a card also, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I haven't played a land for my turn, so it's supposed to look like that.
Okay.
And I play Lightning Greaves.
Okay.
Scry one.
Yeah, you get the scribe, homie.
Scry, if I remember correctly, I can look, I can keep it at the top or put it at the bottom.
Exactly, that's right. Now you're in double trouble. So he's got Lightning Greaves, ladies and gentlemen, one of the most popular artifact equipments. It equips for 0, gives the creature haste as well as shroud, which means it cannot be targeted by spells or abilities. But Gerald looks to be in good shape. He's already up to 5 mana thanks to his Worn Power Stone, which I'll just untap for him because we're just cool like that. And Francis, if he gets a red mana source next turn,
I play Temple of the Sea, so it comes into the zone tapped.
so you get the Scry as well. These two are like, they have the synergy between these 2 players that they're both scrying a turn after another. Wow. All right. This looks pretty good for Francis. If he can get another red mana source, Kaalia might be coming next turn, and that can spell doom for Gerald.
Tap for 2 to play Journeyer's Kite.
All right.
And then tap for 3 to
Go get yourself a land.
and then shuffle the script back into my deck.
Oh, it doesn't shovel back into your deck. It just you tap it and go get a basic land. And it goes to your hand.
I'm gonna take this one.
It goes from the island. I guess you're playing that for the turn?
No, I tap that.
Oh, I was true. You played the Temple of the Sea. Are you done after that?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Francis. Does Francis have the red source he needs?
Can't do much for now, so I'll just keep open.
This is really intense.
I wish I got something good there. Alright.
Oh,
3.
so you've taken 6 so far.
Mardu Bender.
Okay.
Why 6?
Because every time you tap your Hall of the Bannerlord, it costs you 3 mana. Or 3 life, I mean, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
So you're at 34. So it's 34 to 40 right now.
My turn?
And, yeah, be your turn.
Okay. So on top. Draw.
Very close for Mr. Gerald there. For sure now with that Mardu banner, next turn, Kaalia is coming in full force.
Add another swamp.
Wow.
Oh, sorry.
Gerald is currently up to 7 mana. That is crazy. Some really crazy plays could be coming. I'm
Okay.
excited.
So tap for 1 island, another island, and then 1 additional swamp to play Jace's Archivist.
Very cool. In case you guys don't know what that card does, it when he taps it by paying 1 blue, each player has to discard their hand, and they draw cards equal to the person who discarded the most cards. So they would, let's say the most cards were 3, each player would draw 3 cards.
I can't use that now, can I?
Nope. Because he has
Summoning Sickness.
Alright, go ahead. That's all I can do at least.
Okay.
Oh boy.
City of Brass.
Oh boy. Absolute silence on the board as Francis literally has the world at his fingertips right now. But then Gerald does have mana on tap, so who knows?
Take 1 damage.
Okay, so you're at
Kaalia. Put Lightning Greaves on her.
so his general is now officially on the board.
I attack you for 2.
You use its effect.
Use the effect. I bring out Aura, the War Leader.
Oh wow.
So you take 5. She has Vision, so she doesn't tap.
Well, she still is tapped and attacking. That's the effect of Kaalia, so she must tap.
Okay. Now, because of her special ability, there's a second battle phase.
Yeah, so you untap. But when she deals combat damage to you, Gerald, all his creatures on untap. There is in fact a second battle phase.
Now,
So
this
you take. I believe it's how much?
5 so far.
5. And then another 5 again.
No, wait, not yet. Because now she attacks, I can summon use her ability again.
Oh wow!
And I take. I bring out Chancellor.
Okay.
So now, while Chancellor's on the field, you have to pay an extra mana for every spell you cast,
Otherwise, it's
or else it's countered.
Okay, so
And so you take, and now she doesn't tap.
Well, that other one does though.
This one taps, yes.
Yeah.
So now you take 10 extra damage.
So you take 15. That puts you at 25, Gerald.
And now I end my turn.
Before turn end, I'm gonna tap this for its 2 mana pool, and then so tap this to search, add another island to my hand.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Pay an extra mana.
No, that's for
no,
spells,
it's just
not
for this,
abilities,
right,
Francis.
That's right. I'm thinking of other things. But
Oh, Francis, you definitely redeemed yourself with that Aurelia. And I've never actually seen, even though I know I should be playing that in my deck, I've never seen someone use Aurelia and Kaalia that well before. I'm very impressed.
there's many ways you can use her, depending on what's in your hand.
Look at this foil, which makes me jealous. I know you got it from the vault, but
Yeah.
still, it's beautiful.
It's a shiny. It's beautiful.
So what is Gerald going to do? Are you done your turn, by the way, Francis?
Oh, I said that's what you said.
Oh, okay, so perfect. All right, so go ahead, Mr. Gerald. So the score currently is 25 for Gerald and 33 for Francis.
Oh, my land's dealing damage.
Actually, keep in mind also Gerald is up to 4 commander damage, thanks to Kaalia.
Yeah. Good old double attack on Kaalia.
Okay, so
So you cannot target, the Kaalia is untargetable, and he's got 3 beast creatures, plus thanks to the Chancellor, all Gerald's spells cost 1 extra mana to cast, otherwise they're countered. But he does have a lot of mana though.
I will summon my. So I need 6.
It needs 7 because of his
7.
effect.
So okay, so I need the 3 colors. So 1, 2, 3,
Yep,
and then 2,
yep, need 2 more.
2.
Perfect. So your General is now on the board.
How many cards do we have? Okay, then I'm gonna tap this card's for its effect.
You have to pay a blue though. Okay, so you might want to like
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. So pay this one, tap it.
So both of you discard your hands, and how many cards do you have in your hands, guys?
I have 3.
Okay, so you each will now draw 3 new cards. So that Oona is a 5/5 flyer, so she can handle pretty much most of Francis's creatures, but you never know with those 3 cards that he got, what could be among them.
Alright.
Very good game, guys.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Francis begins his turn.
Okay. Alright, let's play the land.
That's your first basic.
I have almost no basics in this deck.
I know, right?
Almost everything's multi-lands.
First basic. That's amazing.
Okay.
Shroud means it cannot be blocked.
It cannot be targeted by spells or abilities, which means you cannot, for example, target with a spell
Okay.
or ability.
Okay, I attack you with her. Ability activates. Angel Serenity.
Oh, wow.
Exile.
Okay, for those of you who don't know what Angel Serenity's ability is, when it comes into play, he can remove up to 3 creatures from the game. And when this card leaves the field, those cards go back to their respective owner's hands. So both of you now, where are you going to put it? You're going to put it back in Commander Zone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then that
I think
gets
that's a
removed.
game already then.
It's fairly close.
And then that's
Because when that one
3,
attacks.
5, and so that's 13 and 15.
So you
Then
take
when it
15,
attacks-
but then you double attack, so...
Yeah, double attacks. That's in his team.
So, Francis, that was really that's your 5th turn or 6th turn?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6.
So you predicted in 5-6 turns you would win, and indeed you did. The winner of the EDH challenge is Francis the mad scientist. So we are at 1-1. Next up, well, seeing as how I wasn't expecting it to go to 3 rounds, I promised the stupidest possible way to resolve this is coming up next. So stay tuned, guys. The finale is on its way.